With a terrific start defensively. Down low to Glenn. Position, count the bucket. He took it away from Ciola Clark. Pass down low and another point-blank opportunity for Robert Glenn, the senior, with a half a dozen. Done a great job already in this game of getting it down low to the big man, and Glenn has it, puts it on the floor. And a blocking foul, and he's got an opportunity at a three-point play.
Well, he is just so quick out there on the perimeter. And being patient, and there's nothing wrong with that in this situation.
Give and go, and an extra pass finds the shooter. And Rice buries the three.
Body on him early, but he hung in there and was able to get the carom.
Down low to Glenn. He'll face up Granster. Spins, skies high, goes right over top of the 6'10 junior. Opportunity to close out the first half. Young crosses over Lander. High off the glass. Rebound won't go by Glenn. Pettiford will get it at the horn. And IUPUI will head into the break with a 10-point lead. There's that offensive glass work again. John Avery finds Billy Pettiford. And Avery cleans up the miss. Nice job by John Avery. You know, his points have to come from that type of work. Glenn turns, rolls it in. Count the bucket.
That's what shooters do. When you give them an open look and let them get their feet set, they're going to knock most of them down.
Nobles towards the lane. Finds Rice. He'll try and answer, and he answers with a triple of his own. Pettiford playing with 4 fouls, back out to Ashworth. He has 3 personals. Pettiford skips it. 3 ball. Alex Young buries it. Nice look by Pettiford. Clark nearly throws it away, and Young has it on the breakaway. And Alex. Scott McCauley and Jared Lux back courtside. Ron Hunter looking sharp as usual. We commented on the suit. We liked it. We thought the coat would leave. You were fired up at the start of that second half. We know it wasn't the prettiest thing that we saw, but Western does that to teams with the way that they play some defense.
Yeah, they do. They we call it murk it up a little bit. They just, they kind of make it ugly and half court. And, but again, I'm disappointed because we had 17 turnovers. We've got to cut. In league play, you just can't do that, and, Rob's at 5, and, so you could be happy about that. Boy, that's the first thing I look at, and we just got to do a better job of that. But again, we did what we had to do. You won a league home game, and that's the bottom line. And then we got to go into next week and keep winning.
Coach, one thing that I noticed, just taking us back to the very start of the game, you guys go out to a 10-0 run. Yeah. What was said after the tough loss against Ohio, and what was practice like coming back to prepare to start out so solid? We were impressed by it because we weren't sure how the team would react coming off a tough loss. What went on? Well,
we sat in the locker room for about an hour after the game, and I never do that. And really, I didn't, and nothing was said. I kicked everybody out but the team, and that was very disappointing to lose with 55 seconds to go and have a 5-point lead. But one of the things that we talked about the next day was this: is that you always had that game. Last year it was against these guys, and we had 2 of them. We had them sitting there. So if we're going to have it, we had it then, but let's learn from it. We weren't just going to forget about it. We had to learn from it. We learned how to, and we practiced about end of the game situation. That's why I was so hot at the end of the game when we were kind of messing the ball up. We got to get in our spread offense. We got to make free throws, take care of what do we do tonight? We make free throws, and we end up winning the game. So it was a long couple of days for these guys because I was not happy, and I let some guys know it. And they took it hard. There's guys took it hard, and they knew we had to come back and get this win. And again, we did that. We're going to next week, but we still got to keep getting better. That's the thing. We got to just keep getting better.
One bright spot in the tough loss against Ohio, and he continues to shine brighter and brighter with each game, is true freshman Greg Rice. And he hits the free throws down the stretch. He's handling the ball with you. We saw some defensive switch. Yeah. Kids playing some big minutes.
He's playing well. He's playing good basketball, and he's getting confidence. He had that injury early, and who knows, if he didn't get hit early, they were battling for the starting point guard spot. We just kind of thrusted John in there, and he did well. But what happens with John is over the time he wears down. He wears down. But now, last year we were down, we had nothing. Now we got a bona fide guy who can make a play right there. So, again, we need him to do that. Having had 8 points, I think, the other night, 8 or 10 points, and then come back with 14. Again, he's just getting more and more confidence, and you see his minutes going up.
Well, one thing that we talked about here, and we've talked about several times, is the diversity of your team. Yeah. When Billy Pettiford is on the court, you essentially have 2 point guards out there.
Yep.
What does that mean to have that ability and make it tough on defenses to guard you, because you do essentially, no matter if Rice is out there or Ashworth, when he's on the floor, you have 2 point guards. Can you talk about that?
Well, he is not so much a point guard. We've got a guy who really understands how to play. His basketball IQ is out of this world. He understands when he's in foul trouble, he sits down. Our team is completely different, and that's why I was one of these guys. We cannot let Billy get in foul trouble, because again, he kind of stirs the pot for a lot of things that we're doing right now, because you can't pressure us now, because you can't bring your big away from the basket and pressure us. So I think right now, and I've said it before, and it's not I think, I know, he is playing the best basketball of his life right now. His last 3 or 4 games have been absolutely incredible. And that's why I said that's how a senior is supposed to play. He's been absolutely a stud this last month of the season.
Coach, congratulations. Good luck. We'll see you on Thursday in the big showdown against Oral Roberts.
Okay, sure will.